Hello, it's Dojo here. So we're going to do a geometry question that's asking for the area of 2D shapes. So in the figure shown, JM is the diameter, so this is the diameter of the semicircle, LM is the radius of the semicircle, and point K is the midpoint of JL. So midpoint means it's in the middle, so it's splitting it in half basically. And then KL is 13 units, and the side length of MN is 14 units, which expression represents the area. So, okay. So we're looking for the area, right? So we need the area of the rectangle and of the semicircle. Let's solve for the semicircle first. If this is the diameter, think about it this way. This is the diameter, and if you have, this is the radius. So 2 times the radius equals the diameter. And now if you take the midpoint of the radius, you're basically splitting the radius in half. So it's r over 2. So if KL is 13, right, then this section is also 13 because this is half of the radius. So it's 13, 13. And if this is the radius, then this entire thing is also, you could also split this into 13, 13. So the diameter is 4. But right now we don't even need a diameter. We just need to find the area of a semicircle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. But because it's a semicircle, we have to divide by 2. And then we know the radius is 13 plus 13. So that's 26. And because we can look at the multiple choice and it's by pi, we could just divide, well, we could just cancel out the pi. Well, what I like doing it is, when I'm teaching someone, I kind of just tell them to divide by pi. It's really the same thing. So your answer is going to have 338 pi in it. But we're looking for the total area, so we also need to find the area of the rectangle. So the area of the rectangle is derived from the diameter, or well, I guess the portions of the diameter of the semicircle. Because we know this is a radius, and we know this is 13, and we know the radius is 26, we could add 26 plus 13 to get the length of ON. And we're already given that MN is 14. So the area of a rectangle is length times width. And if we know the length is 14, and we could add up I guess this would be the width. That's kind of odd the way they define it, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. So 13 from the given to KL, and we know KL times 2 is the radius, and we know from L to M is the radius. So then we could add the radius, which is 26, equals 546, and then we have 546 plus 338 pi. This doesn't say 338 pi, but it's because we're dividing out the pi. But the actual value would be 338 times pi. See, look. Wait, sorry. Boom. See? And then that's your answer. It's C. Hope you learned something. Happy studying.